Here's how to buy your first tax lien today so that you can stop putting it off. So it's very important just to get started and get some traction. What I love about tax liens is you can buy them quickly and you can buy them today and you can buy them literally as cheap as like 20 bucks. So my question to you is, why haven't you purchased one yet? So let's change that here today. And I'm going to walk you through some basic steps, step by step, so you can call yourself a tax lien investor here today. So I'm Dustin Hahn. If you haven't seen my channel, we specialize in tax lien and deed investing. I wrote a best-selling book on the topic that I give away below in the comments if you want a copy. And we're here to help you create an income through real estate through a non-conventional way of doing it, which is what we call tax liens, tax deeds. It's one of the best time in history to be in this business right now, especially with all the weird things that are going on in the economy. Tax liens and deeds have been around for like 200 years. They're not going anywhere. And it is one of the best ways for you to A, get started with like as little as 20 bucks, and B, buy properties sometimes up to 90 to 95% below market value, mortgage free. Now, if you're new to tax liens and deeds, I know that sounds like a bit of a stretch, but educate yourself and you'll see that it is possible. So here's what you want to do. All right. If you're watching this video and you haven't bought a tax lien, it's time. You need to take action, right? You've probably watched enough videos, or maybe you have an idea of what it is. The perfect moment is never going to come where you have enough information to completely eliminate any risk of failure. So let's go ahead and let's limit that risk. Let's mitigate it. And tax liens are one of the best ways to literally call yourself a real estate investor by the end of the day and be able to create a path where you can create wealth with real estate. So if you're watching this, if you're new to the channel, go ahead, hit the subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up. It really helps the channel, helps the algorithm, because a lot of the times I put these videos out and you just don't see them because YouTube doesn't show them. So doing a thumbs up or commenting or subscribing will help you get this information, therefore help you make some money with tax liens and deeds. So first off, fundamentals, right? Half of the states are lien states. Half of the states are deed states. Question number one, fork in the road. Do you live in a lien state? All right. If you don't live in a lien state, what you're going to want to do is decide on a lien state that could be a good option. So for the two types of folks watching this video, if you're in a lien state, the first step is going to see what they have available. If you're not in a lien state, I'm going to recommend like Miami-Dade or Maricopa County for going ahead and researching, because in Florida and in Arizona, they have some really simple databases to be able to pull these tax liens. All right. So what you want to do, first off, go online or call the county and ask them when the sale is. All right. Now, if we're going to be buying a lien today, odds are you're not going to be buying it at the sale. You're going to be buying what's called an over-the-counter tax lien, which is a lien that probably didn't sell at the tax lien sale. Now, some of the pros and cons of that are it could be junk, right? It could be a junk on the tax lien. But remember, like anything, there will be good ones that slip through the cracks, all right? I've bought properties for as little as 50 bucks from properties that didn't sell at the auction. So they're out there. You'll just need to put in a little bit of effort, a couple hours. With this stuff, if you want to buy your first tax lien today and be earning 18 to 36% interest, it can literally happen today within a couple hours. Whether or not it's in your own state, or if it's in Arizona or Miami or any state in Florida, you'll be able to do this and be making an interest rate. Now, I recommend starting small, all right? And start small, because at the end of the day, if you completely screw it up, worst case scenario, 20, 50 bucks, all right? But the thing is you've went through the process and you've learned, so that when you want to apply it to larger investments and things like that, it's a very low cost training ground. All right. So what you want to do is, first off, call the county. You always want to know when the sales are, and you want to have like your action plan or just a calendar with those things marked, and go on the county and ask to be put on the mailing list or the email list. And they'll always send you updates of when the auction's coming up. Like to this day, I still get emails and messages of tax lien sales that are coming up or tax deed sales. So you want to be on that list. That is a good thing to do. So if you're watching this, you want to get started today. Step 1, subscribe if you haven't already. Step 2, let's use the Maricopa County website, and that's going to be maricopacounty.gov/108/online auction. All right. So that is going to take you to the website here. So I'm actually on it right now, but go to the Maricopa County site and go to the homepage. As far as I'm just on the site, letting it load right now, maricopacounty.gov. And then what you're going to be able to do is go on the site and start finding some tax liens. Now, they always have tax liens left over in Maricopa. In fact, they're even going to be doing a deed sale for some of the properties that didn't sell. I just saw the list. So that's kind of cool that they'll have a deed sale coming up. There was, I think, 40 or 50 properties on that list. So go download the list and then start doing your property research. You can go on Google Earth, Area Vibes, Land Glides, and a lot of these tax liens will be probably on pieces of land. But the main purpose of this exercise is to get you that first tax lien. And it's going to take a little bit of work. It's going to be a little bit uncomfortable, right? But if you really want to do this, leave this video right after or watch another video on my stuff. But go ahead and just do it. You know what I mean? It's never going to be perfect. The timing is never going to be right. And when it comes to buying, say, traditional real estate on Zillow or Craigslist or through a realtor, you're going to be paying full market value. And remember, 1 in 20 tax liens aren't going to redeem. So you're going to end up with the property. So some of you watching this video today, you might even go and buy $100 tax liens on properties that are worth, 20 or 30 grand. And remember, because 95% of the time they redeem, that means 95% of those liens, you're going to get the interest rate. But from there, you'll end up with one property. So this is why this business is absolutely amazing. And I'm really just here today to encourage you to take this action. A lot of the stuff on this channel is the basic fundamentals because I want to encourage new investors to get into this. If you're an experienced tax lien investor, obviously we can help you as well, but more so for the person who wants to get into real estate to use tax liens and deeds as a way to create wealth for yourself and your family. It's a wonderful business, but the first thing you absolutely need to do is take that first step. And the nice thing with the internet is you can do this stuff now from the comfort of your own home. COVID has allowed, I don't know if I should have said that on the internet, allowed a lot of things to basically move into the digital age, right? So this way you can do a lot of this stuff from home, and you can do it from home anyway. There's going to be a lot of these auctions these days. Basically, all of them are going to be online. So as you're planning for the future or when the auction comes up, and if you want to have, more bids on properties that aren't quite as junky, and I say junky, and I don't want to confuse you. There's lots of good over-the-counter liens and deeds out there. But you're going to have to go through some junk to get it. But my question to you is this. Would you spend 4 or 5 hours of research going through properties to find a piece of land for $500 that's worth 10 or 20 grand? Of course you would, right? So that's what it's going to take. It's going to take a little bit of work, a little bit of consistency. So for you, I want you to buy a tax lien today. Just simple. Go to the Maricopa County site or go to the Miami-Dade site and go follow along. The instructions are there. It's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. And buy a lien, even if it's only for $20. And you can call yourself an investor by the end of the day. Very little to no risk. It is a really exciting business to be able to do that. Now, if you really want some help with this stuff, make sure to grab yourself a copy. I literally give away one of the best-selling mini courses. Back in the day when there's DVDs, all of this stuff is online now. But this book will show you as well more in-depth things. Like it'll allow you to do your maximum bids. And these are all like literally things that I use when I'm going to these sales. So the link to this free mini course is below. I highly recommend you check it out. Tax Lien and Deed Investing 101 will walk you through it. And if you want me to build you a custom investing plan for tax liens and deeds, there's also a link below. You can book a call. We'll build you a custom strategy session or build you a custom investing plan to save you, 2 or 3 years worth of trial and error so that you can go out, do this, you'll learn. We'll put together the exact plan based on your situation and based on our 20 years of experience. So once again, thanks a lot for watching. I always appreciate everybody tuning in, the comments, checking out the book, things like that. Subscribe, thumbs up. It helps the channel, helps the video. And we're here to help you in any way possible. If you have questions, put them in the comments. And thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you in the next one.